Good. I heard goody goody. I don't know why. You met someone and now you know how it feels. Okay, see, I haven't picked up on that song in a while. Frankie Lyman. Anywho, what's good? What's hood? Hi, vibes. Welcome to Hood View. You are here with Hood, having a hood conversation. I want to take the time out to say thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. We have topics, titles, thunders, and truth. Hopefully, you got your tea, your coffee, your soda, or whatever kind of beverage you like of your choice or swallow. All right, high vibes. Our title is The Mysterious Spook. Okay. And I just felt like doing a reading. So, Mysterious Spook. And that is kind of spooky because I was not, you know, planning on picking up on that song, Frankie Lyman. I wonder how significant it might be to this read. But yeah, you met someone and now you know how it feels. Okay, goody goody. All right, Frankie Lyman, he had 3 wives or whatnot. All right, so we're using the Taracle. So let's see what comes out. The Mysterious Spook. What is that about? We got Scorpio Thomas. So that makes sense. Scorpio is the energy of books, the records, right? Akashic records, the secrets, right? Keeper of the secrets. It says this. Well, it says keeper of score, but I heard keeper of secrets. Feelings, control, fixed water. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Wands, communication and networking. So this is our meetup. Something about a conversation. I'm getting conversation with this Eight of Wands. A lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. A lot of moving. A lot of interaction. Something about lies and knowing that they lie. Something about being worn out or something. The mysterious spook. Let's get all this together real quick. Some actions that somebody took. Now, I really want to know how deep we're going to go with this mysterious spook. Like, what's going on with this? Because it's a whole lot of communication going on, a whole lot of movement, a whole lot of networking, a whole lot of crossing bodies or whatnot. Um, it's giving, I just called it, y'all. It's giving like energy harvesting, like looking for, it's giving like vampires. It's giving like looking for a high viber. What's good, what's hood. But yeah, it's giving like, let me show up at this party, even if it's not a party scene. But let me show up at this party or whatever so I can get me a new supply. It don't necessarily have to be an actual party scene. It could be like a meetup at the house. It could be like a meetup somewhere, right? It's almost giving like a vampire meets a vampire slayer. And spotting them before they spot you. Yeah, this is what it's giving. Like, nothing but messages came out, and the messages were low vibing, you know too much, you dress very nice, you're moving forward, they are lying, trapped in 3D, clean on the outside, dirty on the inside, devils. And then the Ace of Wands again. So the actions, the way they look, the way they come off, their vibe, their aura. Okay. So in between this networking or situation or whatever it is, it's like a whole bunch of zombies around, but you're not, you know? And this mysterious spook. And the Ace of Wands came out again. So that's 3 times. 2 times. 2 times? Yeah, it's giving like a vampire meets a vampire slayer. I'm guessing God has you cloaked. You don't look like the average vampire slayer. You're a healer. Tap in, give thanks. Yeah, I'm doing this in the dark. Summer Walker playing games. I think she's an Aries. Wonderful moments and good things coming your way. Gifts for you, wish for you. What's good? What's good? It's giving like somebody wanted to isolate you or get you like alone or whatever, so then that way they can have their way with you. But that doesn't work. It doesn't matter. You're never alone. Even if they think that you're alone, you're never alone. You're a vampire slayer. Devils lurk and you're killing their. Sounds like they wanted to gas you or offer you something that would make them look or seem appealing, but you're able to read between the fine lines. That's what I'm getting. And you transmute things all on your own. So they can't use bait because it's like everything that they want to offer or try to offer you already have on your own. So it's like, damn, this vampire slayer is well equipped. They have holy water, all of that, you know? You got all that. They will never stop what God put forth. That's you. Something about them not believing in God, word, and ancestors, but you do. And your quirky ways and style makes you pop. So you stand out, and God has a cloak over you, but it's almost like bait or whatever because God wants you to look appealing, but you're actually dangerous for these energy vampires. But it's a trick, you know. So you will be appealing. They will come forward, not even knowing that they're coming forward to be slayed. And this mysterious spook. This is the story, okay? What's that? You get a payout for every demon that you slay. You get a payout every time. You get a blessing. Every time they come towards you, you get a blessing. You slay them and get a blessing. Something about them hiding their long hate and not being able to hold their cover and not being able to destroy you. Something about men that want you to obey, order to be drained, tied, trapped for gain. So it's like you're a narcissist's worst dream. It's almost like a dark empath or something like that. Or just a vampire slayer, right? Like you're not with that narcissistic ass abuse. You're not with being in third party codependent situationships. And you will not allow it at all. You'll dead it. You'll say and speak and move in the truth. Even if it may be hard to do, you still move accordingly. And that immediately is like throwing holy water on a vampire, throwing the sun on a vampire, an energy vampire. It's okay that you feel the way you do. You're right. And good hearted. They don't need to play with you and pain their life. Left hand and Taurus. What's good? What's it? Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck again. So it's going back to that um, breadcrumbing and trying to balance out a situation and third party codependent situationships. You're the it because yours comes from within. Oh, don't be mad. We got the Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. Evil wish bad on you, cause well, I was gonna say evil wish bad on you cause they not you, but that's not what the card says. The card says evil hide that they wish bad on you and flip and make up stories. And then we got Leo, John came out. So maybe they have Aquarius somewhere in their chart too because it came out like in reverse. But they seen you the dark night of the soul because they couldn't get you wrapped up in. I mean, it don't touch you or nothing like that, but they tried to send the dark night of the soul or wearying or something like that, some type of evilness towards you, hate, evil eye, or whatever, all because they can get you wrapped up in a falsified relationship. To breadcrumb and play games and talk to this person, talk to that person, and be a totally different person with you and all of that. And you caught on and you didn't tolerate none of that. So they sit behind the scenes sending evil eye. Mad. Feeling some type of way. Does that make them feel some type of way? Away. Away. Take yourself out. Have the best time ever. Have a bliss. So yeah, that's what it is. Like with the mysterious spook of everything that's going on between this looking for a supply. You were supposed to be the supply. You are not the supply. You are the vampire slayer. They got mad because they couldn't get in this falsified relationship with you or whatever. So they immediately went behind the scenes and been attacking you ever since. Like, you don't want to be with me? No, vampire. No, 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 no. Okay. And they don't want to take no for an answer or something like that. They want to steady like force themselves. It becomes or it has become an infatuation. That's not cute. But they have became a whole complete stalker. You know, the whole just was to feed off of you. They can't feed off of you. You're a vampire slayer, and now it's a whole infatuation because they can't take you down. They can't get you. They can't have you. So they just sit behind the scenes and wish bad on you in hopes that you fail, in hopes that maybe a different vampire might come across your path and they'll destroy your life or whatnot. And they'll feel better about that because they wasn't able to destroy your life. This sounds crazy, but this is what's going on. They're pissed because they couldn't feed off of you, nor could they destroy you. So they are hoping and wishing that somebody else will come in and use you up like they could have or wanted to or whatever. Like they're so sick they sit and think about these things while their life just passes them by and everything that they wish upon just magically happens to them. Literally. And it's like a big shock because it's like, dang, everything that I wish to happen to you is what's happening to me. It's giving like the Sealy vibes or whatever when she was on Color Purple and she was like, everything that happened to me or what everything that you done to me already done happened to you is what she said. So it's like everything you done to me done already happened to you. It's suffering or Mister, you know. They suffering, they upset because of it, you know. And so they're occasionally just sending the evil eye to you, hoping that you fail, hoping that you meet the worst person possible, or you get done the way they wanted you to get done originally, or whatnot. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. What it seems like. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like coming on here to do a read for somebody. I appreciate the likes though. The mysterious spook. Tried to butter you up with a great time, looking to feed off of your energy. Now, we've been talking about them being an energy vampire the whole entire time. So, what a coinkydink when we know there's no coincidences that I randomly pull a flashy out and it says, butter you up with a great time, looking to feed off your energy. Okay, so that's confirmation. Um, all the way up to this point. Now, let's see. Now they could have done this to multiple people. When I heard that song in the beginning, because I just now with Frankie Lyman, you met someone and now you know how it feels. You met someone that who has knocked you off your heels. Goody goody. But with Frankie Lyman, he had three different women, right? And they had to go to court to prove who was the original wife because they were supposed to get his estate or something like that. They were fighting over his estate, I believe. So all the people that were involved, and that could be this Eight of Wands energy that I was picking up on with the networking and coming together. It could be, people's statements. It could be like a court thing going on, you know. But one is saying, I'm the wife. The other is saying, no, I'm the wife. The other one is saying, no, I'm the wife. And so they're trying to get everybody's statement to see who the original one is or something like that. I don't know how significant this might be to the read or whatever, but I'm picking up on case Frankie Lyman. Zola Taylor, heard her name. I know that's one of the wives. Can't remember the other names. But yeah. Hmm. Something about somebody losing something. It says that bitch gonna lose something. Or that bitch about to lose some shit. Oh, wow. All right, so I want to see some more. I'm looking for something. Looking. I'm in the dark, y'all. So I have to do this, I don't know, like blackout. I guess we call it blackout. Y'all in the dark, I'm in the dark. All right. So, what about it? Like, these are two different situations. Buttering you up with a great time, looking to feed off your energy, and then something about that bitch gonna lose some shit, right? We have the Six of Swords out here, and this is about traveling away from turmoil, right? So, traveling away from some type of chaos, some type of toxic situation, traveling over water, or long distance is what I'm getting with this. But usually, it's a disappointment traveling away. You're traveling away from disappointments, right? Oh, this is what I'm getting. Like, shit, this is what I'm getting. Like, um, let me check something. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Like, dang, y'all, I think I lost it. The scenario. Sitting here messing with stuff, and I was sitting here looking at it, and I caught it. I guess it's not meant for y'all. It's not meant for me to tell y'all. Because I'm like, damn, what was I about to say about traveling away long distance away from this chaotic situation. That's what I was about to say, y'all. Okay, finally got it. Okay, so it's giving me like whatever this situation was, it's like God's rejection was for your protection. Whatever it is, you got out right on time or something like that or whatever because this person was a vampire, right? And they knew you off. They was trying to take you off the planet. All because they could not devour you, they couldn't overtake you or something like that. So God had to get you out of there at that moment. I'm away from this mofo because they were getting ready to try to suck up all your energy plus execute you off the planet, all because they couldn't have you the way they wanted to have you, and the possibility of, and yes, you are exposing their narcissistic behavior, and they don't like that. They don't like being put on Front Street. They like being a hidden vampire. The Ten of Cups came out. It's giving like you made it out and started your own happiness, and that pisses them off too. You prove them as a liar, and they have a problem with that as well. You prove them as a liar. They are the problem, and it looks like they are the problem. They tried to make it look like you were the problem or something was going on or whatnot, to where that was the reason why they were treating you like that. You deserve to be treated like that or whatever the case may be. But people actually see that they are the vampire in the situation, and that pisses them off because they feel like you have exposed them, you have embarrassed them by not staying in line and letting them put off this narcissistic behavior on you. Why couldn't you just shut up and just take the beating? Why couldn't you just shut up and just let me drain your energy? Is the vibe that I'm getting. What's good? What's good? You keep coming and going. What's good? What's good? What's this? Yeah, the Three of Wands came out. Like, spot on. That's the vision. Looking into the horizons, but it's almost giving like a motherfucker that be looking at you, watching you, because they're upset. I heard watching you out of anger or something like that. All because they couldn't trick you out your spot. You're a vampire slayer, and God put up a disguise. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah, they just sit back and watch or whatever and try to evil eye or whatnot, all because they can't touch you. They can't do anything to you. They can't have you. They won't have you or anything like that. So it's just like, it's just, I don't know, like a lost cause, a fragment of their imagination or something like that. They're pissed though. Pissed off because they can't have you the way they wanted to have you to drain you. Isn't that crazy? Psycho. I know somebody like that, or somebody that is attached to this damn energy. Dude named Tevin, the stalker. Just saying, got his signature all over this shit, like with that evil eye shit, whatever. But you know, it is what it is, though. They're miserable. It's all right. They can sit in the background. Six of Wands came out. Six of Wands, as they, as you're in this victory, getting victory and recognition and whatnot, they're sitting in the background being a hater, you know. Probably the stalker, just can't help himself. Can't help himself. But yeah, it has his signature all over it or whatnot. So somebody that's like that, that just can't take no for an answer, can't get a grip, very delusional, psychotic, make things up in their head when they know better, but they're just so psychotic and so damaged that they try to project what they want it to be, and in hopes that you're weakened by their projections and just give in. But you don't, you don't fuck with this mofo. And this type of person that you don't fuck with, they spy and stalk and evil eye and all that, and they feel some type of way. It's your fault because they couldn't suck up your energy and use you as an energy vessel or whatnot. And since you didn't let me do that, and you moved on with your life, and you're happy, and you look good, and all of that or whatnot, it's an embarrassment to me. And so I'm gonna send the evil eye to you and hope that you fail, and hope you run into another vampire where they'll destroy your life or whatnot, and you'll look crazy like I've been trying to make you out to be. This is the vibe I'm getting. Like they're pissed off because you're happy. So keep being happy. Keep doing you, boo. Fuck them. Fuck the nigga hater, Tevin or whatever. Fuck them, okay? Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Shit. And they just sit in the background looking for options and stuff like that. Look for other people that they could talk to about this or whatever, so they could do these spells or whatnot. But the shit don't work. And then the people that they do it with or whatever, whoever this person is, they're catching karma too. They're like, man, I don't want to talk about that shit no more. Like, we not going to do that shit no more or whatnot. Because they could feel the bad things happening around them. And this pisses this person off too, because it's like, you don't give a fuck. The other people, they tired of working with this person doing that shit because they don't want to receive any more karma or anything that comes along with this whole situation. So they're just running out of people to use. They're running out of people to trauma bond with, conversate with about this. And you don't give a fuck. And so does everybody else. They're like, come on, you're weird. Get it together. Oh, Frankie Lyman was on heroin too. That just came to mind. So he was on drugs. He was on drugs real, real bad. And he owed a pretty big debt too. I think that's how he passed away. It's because he had got beat to death or something like that. Something like that. Either that or he overdosed. One or the other. Off of heroin. So I don't know, this person could be like heavy on drugs or whatnot. Like man-made drugs, chemicals and stuff like that or whatever. Maybe this person likes to shoot up or likes to stab themselves or something like that. Likes to feel something. Yeah, maybe this is a cutter. Somebody likes to cut on themselves or something like that because they want to feel something. The mysterious spook, huh? Yeah, I'm getting like somebody that could possibly exchange sex for drugs as well. I'm also getting like somebody that is bisexual. These are a lot of things that I think that this person hid behind the scenes. That's why they were so abusive, so vampire-ish or whatnot. It's because they were possibly bisexual, and that's something that they wanted to keep a secret. And they would do drugs to numb the feeling or something like that, or they would take chemicals or whatever. This is what I'm seeing, to numb themselves because they felt like something was wrong with them, and that helped them feel. Being numb helped them feel. This is crazy what we diving into, y'all. The hell? Well, stop taking things up the butthole and keeping it a secret, okay? I mean, hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. No shade. But this person wanted to hide who they really were, or who they are, or whatnot, and y'all wasn't supposed to be in cahoots in the first damn place. Like, this person was a vampire, and you a vampire slayer. The hell? So that wasn't gonna happen. And they was looking at you like pray. The hell? And you was supposed to chop their head off, which you did. You chopped that head off, and they ain't like that. And ever since, they like, you don't defeat me. I defeat all. You like, fuck that shit. You keep them fangs in your mouth, brother, sister. You ain't. I'm not dinner. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm not dinner. You're not dinner. Damn, what did we tap into? The mysterious spook. All right, y'all. Peace.